Right then, I'm now here for the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk fight predictions now for you guys for the whole entire card. This is going to be a very, very interesting one. Can't believe we're actually finally here for this massive event that we've got and this big fight for Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, which I am really hoping Oleksandr Usyk will be able to win. I really hope Oleksandr Usyk will beat this clown Tyson Fury. I really do. Hopefully Usyk will do it. But yes, we're going to be starting with our first fight. I'm not going to go too much on the kind of prelim fights. I'm going to be mostly talk about the fights on the main card, the main fights. But yeah, David Naija versus Michael Saites. I'm not sure how you say his name, but yeah, David Naija will win this fight. Let's be real, 100%. Good fighter, David Naija, to be fair. Good solid boxer overall. Got some decent power in his hands as well. I think we'll see David Naija win a decision here, though, in my opinion. That is why I think we will see David Naija will pick up a decision win. Okay, next up, we've got Isaac Lowe back in action. Tyson Fury's best mate. Don't know why I sounded so excited for Isaac Lowe. But yeah, obviously, it's not been going overly amazing. He's got the odd few wins under him since the Nate Ball defeat, but he's not exactly looked amazing, though, has he? But I think he'll win here. His opponent's got a decent record, to be honest, to be fair. But Isaac Lowe's definitely been in there with a better competition. So I expect Isaac Lowe to win. I reckon, again, this is another fight which will most likely go to decision as well. His opponent seems like a tough guy. Only 8 rounds as well. So it's not like Isaac Lowe's got a load of time to get him out to there. And then we got Moses Attuma back in the ring. Can't wait to see him back, of course. Knocking so many guys over. Very entertaining. 100% a future champion. He's going to win this fight, Moses Attuma. I reckon we'll see a round 2 finish from Moses Attuma. Probably stoppage, I reckon he'll probably knock the guy down twice, and then the guy will get up from both. Then eventually, the town probably goes in from the corner. So, yeah, I'm going with a Moses Attuma stoppage here. That's what I'm saying. The guy's just really good, to be fair. Got great power in his hands. Very accurate with his shots as well. Don't see him losing here, to be fair. There we go. And, yeah, it should be interesting. And then, yes, we got Daniel Lapin back in action, of course. This is going to be exciting to see him back because, yeah, obviously, I'm mostly familiar with Daniel Lapin fighting on both of the undercards of Joshua Usyk 1 and Usyk Joshua 2. He fought on both those undercards. Obviously, good mates with Usyk, trains well with him in the gym. So Daniel Lapin's winning this fight 100%. Good solid fighter, likes to fight from a good range. He's got a good jab, changes angles well. He's a good solid boxer, to be fair. Good all-round boxer. Mixes up his shots well. Good to watch, to be fair, Daniel Lapin. I feel like he's going to have a good career. He's only at the start. And, so far, so good for him. I think he'll probably end up winning a decision here, in my opinion, Daniel Lapin. But, yeah, it's exciting to see him back. Very, very, very exciting to see Daniel Lapin back in action on a big show again on one of Usyk's undercard, which he deserves because I think, Lapin deserves a lot more attention, in my opinion. I feel like we're going to see some good stuff from him in the future. I do rate him quite highly. Okay, that's that one. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Frank Sanchez versus Ajit Kabayel. This is interesting. I can't wait for this fight, to be fair. This is one of the fights I'm mostly looking forward to on this card. And this is the only fight so far which I haven't got a set prediction in for. This is a really interesting fight. Ajit Kabayel coming off a shock victory over Makhmudov in his last one. But I actually predicted Kabayel to beat Makhmudov. I was right with that one. I was literally one of the only people to predict Kabayel to win that fight. Then Frank Sanchez obviously beat Junior Farr in his last one. Frank Sanchez having good performances against Ajaba as well. Kabayel's been there with some good guys as well, like Chisora. So, both guys have been in there with some decent competition. But yeah, now this is an interesting fight. I can't fully pick a winner, but I'm going to have to. Sanchez, overall, he's a good, solid boxer. He's very clever with what he does. He's got a good jab, sets his shots up well behind his jab. And Caballero likes to come and get on the inside, try and bulldoze through you, likes to go to the body quite a bit. And Caballero can box well behind his jab as well, picks his shots well. Both guys accurate with their shots. It's going to be interesting because, Caballero's going to come in here and try and take Sanchez's head off. But we're going to see Sanchez, I believe, try and, from Frank Sanchez, we're going to see him try and box around Caballero, I think. That's what Sanchez is going to try and do. Sanchez is really tough as well, but same as Caballero. It's a tough one. What's going to happen here? I'm going to go with Ajit Caballero. I'm not doubting him. I never have doubted Ajit Caballero, and I'm still not going to doubt him. I think Caballero will end up getting Sanchez out there, to be fair. Possible stoppage. It's going to be tough, but I reckon we could see a late stoppage for Caballero. I reckon we'll see I'll go around 7 stoppage for Ajit Caballero here, in my opinion. That's what I think we'll see. Round 7 stoppage Caballero. I think he'll be able to wear Sanchez down eventually. He'll eventually be able to get to him. And I feel like he can tire out Frank Sanchez, in my opinion. So Ajit Caballero will get the win here, in my opinion. But I'm not 100% sure with it, though. I'm not. It's going to be interesting, but I'm going with Ajit Caballero. Now, here we go. We've got Mark Chamberlain against WAHAB. This is going to be interesting. Joshua WAHAB versus Mark Chamberlain. Obviously, I rate Mark Chamberlain a lot, to be fair. He's very good with his shots. Very good at mid-range. Likes to headhunt quite a lot, to be fair. And he's very accurate when he does so. He had a great last performance against Gavin Gwynn. He's had some good fights at your call as well, Mark Chamberlain. Then you've got Joshua WAHAB. He's got a good record on him. There's not a load of footage on him out there, though, to be fair. There's not a load of footage out there of him. But, he's a decent boxer, though, to be fair, Joshua WAHAB. But I expect Mark Chamberlain to show levels here. So I'm going with Mark Chamberlain to win this fight. He should do. I reckon Mark Chamberlain will get a finish as well. I reckon we will see a finish from Mark Chamberlain. I reckon we'll see it in round 5. Mark Chamberlain will dominate. He'll show levels here, to be fair. He'll just be able to outland Joshua WAHAB for the whole fight, to be fair. Just wear him down, break him down. Then I feel like Chamberlain will eventually get him out of there. But WAHAB's a tough guy. I think his only loss is like to Liam Dillon or something. So, the guy's a tough guy. Hasn't been knocked out, but I think Mark Chamberlain would just wear him out, break him down. Then I think Mark Chamberlain will most likely end up finishing him off, to be fair. Same round 5. Okay, and now this is interesting. Sergey Kovalev is back versus Robin SAFAR. This is interesting. Seeing Sergey Kovalev back at the age of 41 years old. 41 years old, Sergey Kovalev is back. And let's be real, I think the big thing that a lot of us like about Sergey Kovalev is his jab. He's got an absolutely world-class, stunning jab, to be fair, Kovalev. He will win this fight. 100% he will win. Has he still fully got it, though? Has he still fully got it? I don't know. But he'll win the fight. But I don't know how good he'll look, though. He's got a great jab, which we'll probably see a lot of in the fight. Probably dominate quite a bit with it as well, to be fair. I don't know. I reckon we might see a bit of a lackluster performance here from Kovalev. And I feel like his age will show. I do. I feel like Sergey Kovalev's age, it will show. It will show him, in my opinion. And it's a shame because, he's a very, very, very good fighter to watch. But, 41 years of age. He's been out for 2 years, double-checking there, against Turval Pulev. That was the last time he was out, and taking a loss to Canelo in 2019. So, he's been inactive, taking time out. He'll win here, though, but age would catch up. I think we'll see a Sergey Kovalev decision win. That's what I think we'll see. As much as I'd like to see Kovalev finish him off, I don't think we will. I feel like he'll look a bit sloppy here. I don't know. I just seem looking a bit hesitant overall, and I see a bit of an underwhelming performance from Sergey Kovalev. That's what I think, but he will win this fight 100%. Okay, this is a good fight. Joe Cordina versus Anthony Kakache. This is a great fight. I'm going with Joe Cordina to win. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with Joe Cordina. But Anthony KAKAT does have a chance to win this fight 100%. Cordina's overall the better all-round boxer, in my opinion. Being in there with better competition. Anthony KAKAT has some good performances throughout his career, though. But I think Cordina would be too good for him overall. Cordina, he's an overall great boxer, very, very, very skillful, but will also brawl with you quite a bit as well. He's a very entertaining guy to watch, Joe Cordina is. And KAKAT will be in a brawl as well. It'll be interesting because if KAKAT got Cordina on the ropes, Cordina can be vulnerable when he's up on the ropes on the back foot, but Cordina's always looking for some good counter punches when he's on the back foot as well, which makes him unpredictable. I have a feeling here we're going to see a 12-round great fight, to be fair. I feel like we're going to be entertained for a whole 12 rounds here, and Joe Cordina will win, probably 8-4, but KAKAT will have some good moments where possibly, we're going to be able to see some close rounds here, but Joe Cordina will end up nicking them, though, because overall, Cordina would just be that little bit better than what Anthony KAKAT is, in my opinion. That's what I think. Cordina would just be that little bit better than him, and Cordina would be able to nick more rounds than what KAKAT will. And I feel like in the later rounds, Cordina can win them better than what KAKAT can. It's going to be an interesting fight, but I think Joe Cordina wins this one, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Next up, we go to our co-main event, a big, huge rematch. Jai Opetaia versus Marius Briedis. Oh, my word. So, obviously, in that first fight both guys had, loads of people were complaining about, Briedis getting robbed and all that. Personally, I thought it was a close fight. Could have gone either way. But, Briedis could have done enough. I don't know. It was close. I think it was closer than what people were making out. Briedis, I don't believe, fought since, though, and that could affect him. Jai Opetaia has been staying active. He fought Jordan Thompson. He's fought Ellis Oro. They were straightforward wins for him, though. But, Jai Opetaia has been, keeping sharp, doing the right things. Briedis is taking time off. It's going to be interesting. I think Briedis needs to work the body here. That's what he does need to do. And at times, Jai Opetaia can be open, so when he's walking in at times and can get caught with counters, that's what Briedis needs to do. He needs to time Opetaia. But overall, I feel like Opetaia will show that he's the more better boxer here, in my opinion. I feel like Opetaia will have a much better performance here. I feel like now Opetaia's been in there with Briedis. He's had more fights than what Briedis has had since, and I feel like Opetaia will be able to get a good, solid decision win here. I don't see him being able to stop Briedis because Briedis is a real tough guy. But Briedis will have success in this fight 100%. Not going to be easy for Opetaia at all. But Opetaia will make it more convincing, to be fair. Opetaia will make it convincing, but it will be tough to do so. But he will make it more convincing than what it would have been than what it was the first time. He will make it convincing this time. Put on a good performance. I feel like, he'll be more awkward. He'll be bouncing around quite a lot on the outside. He's got a lot more unpredictable with his attacks now as well. And in the division, I honestly don't see anyone beating Opetaia unless it's Briedis, and I don't think Briedis will do it. I feel like inactivity is not going to help him, and I feel like all the activity for Jai Opetaia is going to help him coming into this fight. There was rumors that apparently Jai Opetaia was injured back in February, so that fight wouldn't have gone ahead if this whole card went ahead in Feb. But still, I don't think it would have affected too much. I think Opetaia would be too good for him in the end, in my opinion. But Briedis will get success and will have his moments. But I think Jai Opetaia wins this one and will do so fairly in good fashion. And then we get to our main event, Tyson Fury versus the Cat, Oleksandr Usyk. We're going with the main man, the Ukrainian Oleksandr Usyk, to beat this clown Tyson Fury. Let's go, Oleksandr Usyk. I'm not just saying it because I really want Usyk to win. I'm not just saying it. As much as I want Usyk to win, I think he will win the fight as well, though. I think he will. And I think Usyk gets a decision win. I just feel like just the pace Usyk fights at. The pace Usyk fights at's unreal, to be fair. The amount of punches that this man throws per round, the amount of punches Usyk throws per round is unbelievable. And I can't wait to see Fury get beaten. I really can't. And I'm really confident that Oleksandr Usyk wins against Fury. Can't wait to see it as well. But I think Usyk would put on a clinic. I do. Fury struggles every time he faces a southpaw. He does. Every time he fights someone smaller than him with the stature of someone like Usyk, like, you know, the Steve Cunninghams, the Otto Wallins. Fury struggles. He does. You know, he's there for counters at times from the southpaws. And, you know, Steve Cunningham, you know, Fury was faster when he fought Cunningham than what he is now. Fury slowed down a lot. Let's be real. We saw in the Ngannou fight. We've seen in the Chisora fight. Fury slowed down. He has. Let's be real. Fury fans will hate what I'm saying. But I know, get your head out his arse. That's all I have to say. But yeah, Fury fans will hate what I'm saying. But let's be real. He's not as fast as what he was. He's slower. And Usyk fights at too quick of a pace. Usyk's cardio is going to be too good for Fury, in my opinion. I feel like Usyk has bulked up quite a bit as well. So, you know, he's aware that Fury will try and bully him, and Usyk's not going to let that happen. I feel like Usyk will be too clever for him, in my opinion. And I feel like Usyk's, you know, going to show levels here in this fight and show that, you know, he's the real top dog in that heavyweight division. I don't think anyone in the heavyweight division beats Usyk. I really don't. He fights at too quick of a pace. I feel like he'll be able to shut the gap down well, get in there, mix it up to the body. And speaking of, you know, body shots, Usyk's, you know, very good with body shots. He mixes it up well. Usyk's always got completely different attacks. He's going to confuse Fury. I mean, you know, as good as, you know, Fury's got good boxing IQ as well. Usyk's got it better, in my opinion, and is quicker and faster than what Fury is. Usyk punches a lot more per round than what Tyson Fury does. Usyk, you know, he just fights at an unbelievable pace. And people say, oh, Fury's going to beat him down with body shots and get him out of there. No, he's not. When do you ever see Tyson Fury go to the body? Apart from in the second fight with Deontay Wilder, where he went to the body a bit. Usyk's going to be harder to hit to the body here, in my opinion. Body shots isn't all Tyson Fury's thing. And Usyk's now going to be wary of it. And Usyk's really going to... he's going to be defending his body well. Usyk manages distance well, so he'll be able to, you know, close the distance down well. And I feel like Usyk's going to be able to put on a good boxing clinic here. So I'm going with the cat Oleksandr Usyk to get the win over Tyson Fury. That's what I'm going with. Usyk to get the win. Usyk to become undisputed. Let's go, Oleksandr. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, KLs. Speak to you on a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.